Africa, it is you who say the dead man will one day get tired of sleeping. But for so long you have slept in slumber. Oh, Mother Africa, wake up and get great again. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sun. In Ghana, you had Osage for Kwame Nkrumah, who looked the face of the colonial masters and said, no, we are not Gold Coast, we are Ghana. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sun. You once had Thomas Sankara, who looked the face of the colonial masters and said, no, we are not Upper Volta, we are Burkina Faso. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great son. And even in Tanganyika, you had Julius Kambarage Nyerere. In South Africa, you had Madiba Nelson Mandela, who went to prison for many years to liberate the people from shackles of apartheid. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great son. And even in Ethiopia, you are King Menelik II, who said, no, Ethiopia must never be colonized. He stood his ground and fought the Italians in the war of Adwa, and Ethiopia was never colonized. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great son. And even in Nigeria, you are Chinua Achebe, who took his own pen and wrote his own book and said things fall apart, and said, as long as the lions do not have historians, it is the exploits of the hunters that will be celebrated rather than the bravery of the lions. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons. You had Patrice Lumumba of Congo. You had Sylvanus Olympio of Togo. You had Dr. Kennedy Kawunda. We had Samuel Doe, Augustino Neto. You had men who stood their ground and fought for the liberation of Africa. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons. And even today, as it was yesterday, when you had Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Marcus Garvey, who said that we must know our root for Africa to be great again. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons. You had them in music, you had them in literature, you had them in history, and you had them in poems. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons. You had them in classrooms, Mother Africa. Today, you have PLO Lumumba of Kenya, who we call Patrick Lochetino, a man who stood his ground and is teaching the young Africans the way forward. Mother Africa, today, you have great Africans. Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, who is walking in the footprint of Thomas Sankara. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons. You have me, modern day Tankaya, who is screaming in the wilderness, prepare the way for righteousness in Akrebran. Oh, Mother Africa, you once had great sons, and you have great sons today. But unlike yesterday, only few of your sons today are speaking, preparing the way for Africa. For most of your sons are selling us in agony. They, when we are fighting to be liberated from the shackles of colonization, they are selling us to mental slavery. They are selling us to neo-colonialism and imperialism. Your sons now travel all the way from Sahara Desert, travel from the Mediterranean Sea, only to become cleaners in Italy. Oh, Mother Africa, you, the home of many rivers, will your children ever fish from your river? But we are fighting again. For you have a son, Maleme, in South Africa, trying to liberate the apartheid regime that has come back in the form of black people owning nothing in South Africa. Oh, Mother Africa. But we will stand our ground and liberate your people. We will stand our ground and scream, and nothing shall stop us from moving Africa and Akebron forward. For Wisdom Africa is the principal thing.